Listen, learning isn't just for school, it's your survival weapon. You can't quick Google during heart surgery or wish you remembered when a plane engine stalls mid-flight. And this isn't just for experts, this is your story. When you walk into that final exam or stand before a crucial client to close a life-changing deal, your brain can't just sort of remember. When life shows its true colors, your memory must shine, instantly, and keep it forever. But here's the shocking part. We've been taught learning methods that science proves are completely useless. Rereading, highlighting entire books, cramming a single topic, all silent enemies of your brain. In this video, I'm going to break down 10 scientific secrets that will change how you absorb everything. Get ready to hack your brain. Let's go. Secret 1. Retrieval practice. The power of struggling. Are you lying to yourself about what you truly know? The answer might surprise you. Imagine two students. One spends an hour rereading and highlighting a chapter. He feels confident. Everything looks familiar on the page. The other spends the same hour quizzing himself with flashcards. He feels a bit insecure because recalling information is genuinely hard. On test day, who performs better? The one who quizzed himself. Rereading only creates an illusion of understanding. Real learning happens when you pull information out of your memory, not just recognize it on the page. This act of pulling information, researchers call the testing effect. It solidifies knowledge. No matter how difficult it is, every time you recall something, you're like a weightlifter doing reps. You're building a stronger memory muscle. So, here's how you can apply it right away. After reading, close the book and write notes or recite the main points from memory. Quiz yourself often instead of just reviewing notes. This way, you'll quickly know what you truly know and what you don't. Surely you don't want to diet without results, right?
Secret 2. Spaced practice, not cramming. The art of deliberate forgetting. Did you know that forgetting a little is the secret to remembering longer? Sounds crazy, but science has proven it. Think about planting a tree in a garden. If you dump a whole bucket of water at once, the soil can't absorb it all. But watering a little each day will make the tree grow strong. Learning is the same. Instead of cramming everything into one day, spread your study sessions over time. When you space out your learning, your brain gets a chance to forget a little between sessions. And that sounds bad, but it's good. When you revisit material after a break, you have to put in a little effort to recall it, and that effort strengthens your memory. It's like giving your muscles time to recover between workouts so they grow stronger. Spacing also makes learning more enjoyable, not exhausting. You'll remember more after 5 one-hour sessions on different days than 5 consecutive hours in one go, even if the total study time is the same. So, how to apply it? Break your study into short, frequent sessions. Set up a simple schedule to review material. For example, 30 minutes each day for a week instead of 3 hours at once. Allow yourself to forget for a day or two, then relearn. Your retention will improve and you won't feel exhausted anymore. Unless you're interested in becoming a professional cramming artist. Secret 3. Interleaving to master. Become a learning detective. Think you've mastered a skill? Try mixing it with other things. You'll surprise yourself. If you want to be good at basketball, do you only practice dribbling for hours and ignore shooting and passing? Of course not. You'd combine those skills. Learning anything is the same. Mix different topics or problem types within a single study session. It sounds easier to focus on one type of problem at a time, but research shows that shuffling between topics or skills leads to deeper mastery. Why? When you constantly switch, your brain has to figure out which strategy to use, like a detective sorting through different cases. This effort makes learning harder in the moment, but it ultimately helps you differentiate concepts and apply the right tool to the right problem. People who interleave different topics remember things better than those who just practice one thing repeatedly. So what? When you study, don't just go through chapters in order. Jump around. Do some math, then read, then go back to math. It might be harder initially, but you'll remember things much better when it truly matters. I know, mixing makes learning harder, and that's exactly the point. Because when your brain has to work harder, it remembers better. Simple as that.
Secret 4. Embrace difficulties. Falling is the best teacher. Are you afraid of failure? Afraid of struggling with knowledge? That fear is robbing you of your greatest learning opportunities. Imagine you're learning to ride a bike, and someone always holds it steady for you. You never lose balance, never fall. Sounds nice, but this way you'll never learn to balance yourself. A little struggle, and even a fall, helps you ride better next time. Learning is similar. Don't shy away from the hard parts. When something feels challenging, that's often a good sign your brain is stretching. Scientists call these desirable difficulties. These challenges push learning in the long run. If learning is too easy, you might just be coasting on autopilot and not learning much. So if your learning feels too smooth, challenge yourself a bit more. Quiz yourself. Try to explain the topic. Struggle with it. Let it feel hard. Then win that battle. That's how you build lasting learning. That mental sweat means you're truly learning, and it will pay off later. Otherwise, learning without a little headache is just acting for show, isn't it? Secret 5. Teach it back. The ultimate test of understanding. Want to know if you truly understand something? Try explaining it to a 9-year-old. The results will surprise you. Einstein once said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. If you can articulate an idea or explain it simply, it means you've gotten it. For example, pretend you have to explain what you're learning to a friend or even a curious 9-year-old. By doing so, you will uncover what you don't understand yet. The authors of Make It Stick suggest elaboration, a fancy word for putting ideas into your own words and connecting them to what you already know. Suppose you're learning about compound interest. Instead of memorizing the definition, imagine planting a tree that bears fruit. Each year, that fruit drops seeds, and those seeds grow into new trees. Soon, your forest grows by itself. That's compound growth. By processing the concept in a personal, concrete way, it sticks in memory better than if you just memorize the definition. So, a little tip for you. Whenever you learn something new, take a moment to summarize it in your own words, as if you're teaching someone. You can write this down in a few sentences or say it out loud. Try teaching a friend or an imaginary class. Simplify the idea until even a child can understand it. Who said being a teacher was easy anyway? Secret 7. Overcome the illusion of knowledge. Quiz yourself like the FBI. Are you falling for a sweet lie your brain constructs? That lie is called the illusion of knowledge. You're reading a textbook and everything feels familiar. Ah, I know this. You reread, highlight, and feel confident. But then the test comes, blank. That confidence, it's a lie. Familiarity tricks your brain into thinking it understands. This is called the illusion of knowledge. Real understanding isn't recognizing something, it's being able to recall it from memory. At UCLA, professors were asked to find the nearest fire extinguisher to their office. Most couldn't. Why? They walked past it every day, but never used it. Just like rereading notes doesn't mean you'll remember them when needed. Your brain doesn't remember what it sees. It remembers what it does. So, when learning feels too easy, check yourself. Close the book and try to explain the concept from memory. If you get stuck, great.
That's what you need to practice. Don't just reread. Instead, practice pulling information out of your memory. Excessive comfort only makes you a novice.
Secret 8. Growth mindset. Your brain is a muscle that needs training. Are you limiting your brain's potential? Or do you believe you can upgrade it without limits? Do you know the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset? With a growth mindset, you believe skills and intelligence can be developed. But with a fixed mindset, you believe you're born smart or not. When you adopt a growth mindset, challenges become opportunities. For example, if you struggle in French class, a growth mindset says, "I'm not good yet, but if I keep at it, I'll improve." But a fixed mindset might say, "I'll never get this. Why bother trying?" Starting today, when you encounter something difficult, remind yourself, "My brain is growing with this challenge." Replace "I can't do it" with "I can't do it yet." Embrace challenges and persevere. Over time, you'll look back and realize how much you've improved. Always believe in your ability to learn and grow. Never box yourself in. See every challenge as a gym session for your brain. The more you train, the stronger you get. Who said gym is only for arm muscles anyway? Secret 9. Leverage deliberate mistakes. Stumble to stand stronger. Dare you intentionally make mistakes to learn faster? Sounds crazy, but it's a powerful hack for your brain. Suppose I want to teach you the capitals of countries. I ask a question, and when you don't know, I make you guess. I don't give the answer right away. For example, I ask, "What is the capital of the US?" You start guessing New York, maybe California. Even if you guess wrong, when I tell you it's Washington, D.C., you'll remember it better. Why? Because that failed effort created mental hooks. Our brains remember what we struggle with. It's like getting lost in a city. The next time, you'll never forget that route. Trying and failing isn't wasted effort. It helps your brain remember better. It feels uncomfortable, but it creates deeper learning. So, before you read a chapter or watch a tutorial, stop. What do I already know about this? Or can I guess how this works? Make a prediction or try to explain it. You might be wrong, but you'll remember it better. Don't be afraid to be a little embarrassed. Embarrass today to be wise for life.
Secret 10. Build systems. Overcome erratic inspiration. Forget fleeting motivation. It's fickle, up and down. What you need is a system. Motivation feels good, but it's unreliable. Sometimes it's high. Sometimes it disappears. But systems, they work regardless of how you feel. Build learning habits that don't depend on mood or willpower. Like brushing your teeth. You don't need to be inspired to do it. The best learners don't wait for inspiration. They build habits. That's how they maintain consistency. When you follow a system like this, you eliminate decision fatigue and learning becomes automatic. Create a learning system. Choose the same time each day to do a self-quiz session. Set reminders. Use flashcards. Or simpler, commit to 15 minutes each morning to read a difficult page. Make learning so boring you can't skip it. Motivation is a fickle best friend, but a system is a loyal lover, always by your side. Look, long-term learning is built, not born. Your brain isn't fixed. Every time you learn deeply, you're rewiring your mind. Don't aim to learn faster. Aim to learn better. Start small. Pick one powerful strategy, like daily self-quizzing, and make it part of your routine. Each time you use it, you're not just remembering more, you're becoming a stronger learner. If you found these secrets helpful, A.Sunday's next video will dive even deeper into how to make these learning habits second nature, effortlessly. Don't miss out. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next hacks.